what's up guys? Welcome to a new live stream. I know it's been quite a while since I last did a live stream. So anyone that comes, much appreciated. And yeah, let's get straight into it on this fine Sunday night. Don't know how all you guys are feeling right now. All the fireworks going off. Hopefully you won't hear them in the background. And yeah, just wanted to first talk about the new 4-day event that we have in the game right now. So I think we had, what was it? Let's go to system, protect the suppliers. I think I got rank 1 protect the suppliers and nice 20 gold heads for the collection. Then we've got Treyarch Troubles, which I quite like this event. It's quite fun. Quick matches only last a few minutes. Interesting. I'm trying to see where my comment section is on the live stream. Just give me a sec. Really strange. Okay, I can view it, but let's get straight into it. So, Esmeralda's collection, where you can get up to, what is it, 20 of these coins for Esmeralda's Prayer, which I think is one of my favourite events in this game right now, especially for the materials you get back. You get up to 16 on here, 10 on here, and then with this blue and purple equipment as well, you get up to about, I think, 29 legendary materials, which is really nice. Then you get some of these blueprints as well, the crystal keys. The only thing that's like not that great is the purple pieces for the equipment sets. Resources speed ups are okay. I think I bought the first 2 bundles as well, so I've maxed out, this 12k gem spent. I bought the first 2 tiers of Bright Knight, and then we've got, I'm doing quite a few Guardian Marder recharges at the moment, or dailies. So I've currently got him to, what was it, I think 5511 now, and then I'm gonna probably work on Cordoba. So 5511, which I think is adequate to start with, especially in a low seed kingdom. I think watching Mr. Siege's videos, I think the best siege pair is actually gonna be Margaret with Cordoba for the most damage march. But then if you want a march that's a bit more tanky and has sustain in the field, you want the Guardian Marder with the Cordoba, who does the AoE. Trying to find where Cordoba is on my. Did I even unlock him? No. So I haven't even unlocked him yet. But he does the up to 3 enemies smite damage at range, which is really nice. So I'll eventually get him and then work on him. Also got this new avatar theme, which I really like, so I'll keep this for Halloween. And then I've got Gorgo from all the Road to Greatness recharges. Just because I couldn't get the new Arch Commanders, otherwise I would have chose them on this. Supply depot. Yes, I restocked on a few of these, so I'm getting a 7-day ornament, 7-day materials. They don't supply continually, and that's how I'm keeping up with my gem income at the moment. And then we've got Sunset Canyon tournament coming up soon, which looks exciting. I don't know how this is going to work, but it would be nice to get some of these higher ranks for the extra armament choice chests. Sovereign keys aren't the most desirable right now. And then we got Grand Prix. I think I lost one of these bets. I lost on 93T, but then I won the, I think, 46W. And then I'll be picking up all these when I train my troops. Mightiest Governor. I'm hoping to get CY sculptures for first or second in this MGE, so I can finish my CY. So I currently have him at 5551, 60 heads towards that second point of the last skill. Shajar have at 5554, just need to get 65 heads for her. And then after that it's going to be completing my Gorgo, and then I'll have every Gaussian troop type. I'll have the Gorgo Gaussian, which I think I need, what is it, about 210 heads that I need for Gorgo right now. And then I have the Martel with double relic, I have the Constantine with the double relic, I have Hera, and then for the Archer Gaussian I have the Hera and the Dido with the CY eventually. And then for the Cavs I have the Ziska with the Hera, and then potentially I could swing back towards Eleanor. I have a 5051 currently. Maybe get all that done before our next KVK. Even though I'm a bit more hesitant, because I probably want to go more towards the next cav release after I finished off my 3 projects currently, which, if I look at my gold heads currently, 106 gold heads, getting 3 dailies before next KVK. We're not registering for this story currently, we're going to be registering for the next KVK stories, which will be either HA, AI, or probably Kings of Britain again. And I think we're swaying towards Kings of Britain or Alliance Invictus most likely. And then this KVK should start 27th November. So, will I have the gold hairs to max my current projects? I think if I get first in the Arch MG, then I will have what is it, 180. So I need about 70 heads to max him, which is achievable. I'm hoping in the next Wheel of Fortune I can get maybe like 15 heads if I'm lucky, or 10 heads, and then I only need to invest 55 to complete Shajar. And then it's just the 210 for Gorgo, which I think will be achievable, especially because we'll get another recharge soon for another event that's following quickly after this one. Oh yeah, we had the gold head event, so I've got extra 3 gold heads for that. If we go to Thanksgiving, so I think the current event finishes tomorrow, Monday or Tuesday, and then we get the update on Thursday, and then this event will probably come out for the following Tuesday, I think, maybe Thursday following week. So we can have like a week turnaround, and then get another great event, which I think is where Ragnar is going to be coming to the game. Got Thanksgiving dinner, which I think is the event where you make the meals, and then you get a feasting point on the map, and then all the alliance members get extra, like I think it's like blue material chests and stuff like that. And then there's like 3 levels, so depending on what level you get to. And you got race against time, which would be good if we get the level 40 barbs in Home Kingdom, which apparently is coming in this update as well. 7 days of chess quest and magnificent rewards. I think this might be similar to the last event where we got the extra dice, and then we got the 10 heads at the end, but I think it'll be a lot different this time. What rewards you get from that? Collect treasure fragments, hunt for rewards. I think this is a nice little event as well, even though it's a bit of a pain in the arse trying to find your location on the map. What else? Anything else interesting in this? Not overly. I think it's going to be probably a slightly less exciting event, but you will get the most likely 5-day recharge event, I would predict. Then we've got some Ark of Osiris optimization, I think is really good. So shortening the Silver League arc time, so you only have to spend 30 minutes instead of an hour. Combat optimizations, I think, look really nice. I think they're looking to improve the mobile fighting experience, potentially in this update as well. And then Lost Kingdom optimizations. So yeah, the level cap for the resource nodes will go up to level 8, and then the barbarians will increase to level 40 outside of Lost Kingdom. So this will be to match, I think, KVK 2 and 3, where you get up to level 40 barbs, and level 8 nodes, resource nodes, which I think is going to be really good for the game. Adjusted the difficulty of each stage of the Past Glory event. Didn't really think this was difficult anyway, but fair enough. New Viking Commander event series, so where you get to choose a legend, which would be Ragnar, or potentially like old Ragnar, or maybe Herald is a Viking as well. Obviously everyone's going to choose Ragnar in that event. Ability skill, use universal commander sculptures to upgrade certain commander skills to earn a ton of rewards. So maybe this would be good to like save your universal heads. Because it might work a bit like a More Gems event where you spend gold heads on a certain commander or any commander in your arsenal potentially, and then you get gold heads back for doing so, which would be really nice. I think this will be really good for the new Ragnar commander. If they're gonna limit the amount of sculptures they're gonna give you for Ragnar, it would make sense that they're going to incentivize you to invest gold heads into the new commander, and then they give you extra gold heads so you can actually max Ragnar within a reasonable amount of time, considering the new KVK story is all around Ragnar Prime. And then obviously limitations, how old your kingdom is to get that event. Champions of Olympia I don't personally care much about because I absolutely hate that event. I only do it for the minimum rewards. Adjusted the rewards for Commander Trial events for returning players. When using legendary commander sculptures to upgrade the trial commander skills, the sculptures will be used to upgrade their skills directly rather than first being exchanged with commanders' exclusive sculptures. I don't overly understand this outside of getting trial commanders. And then I got a new Black Friday bargains bundle, which will be interesting to see what that is. Usually, I don't think it's the best deal. Like usually they give you like fragments for equipment, if I remember last year, but maybe they give you like really good ornament bundles this year, which would make a lot of sense. Then you got King Skill optimization, so banish being reduced from 3 days to 1 day. The Inspire skill, which is to combat ranged damage, which is really strong at the moment. Command optimizations, so they're going to be optimizing how the skills are written and define them by, what is it? Yeah, as cleanse and dispel effects depending on what their buffs are. Campaign page will now show unlock requirements, major rewards, and you can't progress to the game mode in Champions of Olympia. Flash script given optimization, added a log for added more details, spare Lux. Okay. I personally use Lux scripts when I do spend in the game, so maybe that is something added to the game. I know they're also doing the city theme debuffs are being removed from the game, which I think a lot of people are debating whether that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like, if people have got Zenith skins, they're going to be getting stronger buffs because they don't have the downsides to them. So the new Zenith skin we just got in the game, with the 12% defense, they're not going to have the infantry, I think, attack buff anymore. That's reduced. So that skin is going to be like really good for anyone that's using it. I think I'm going to be using that skin personally in next KVK because I do have I think it's like a 15-day trial on that skin, which I want to try out. Like I don't have many legendary skins personally because I never win Zenith. I can never personally save my speed ups enough to win a Zenith, but I do have quite a lot of like temporary skins. So I've got this 15% archer skin, which without the debuffs would be really nice to use for the archer rallies. And then I got the wings of sailcloth. I got 15 days on that. Get the action point recovery, which would be really nice for KVK. Do have some other temporary ones as well. Can I filter to legendary? Yes, I've got Babylon's Garden as well, with a load of 3 days for the infantry attack, which I need to use. The Atlantis, 10% infantry health that I need to use at some point. So yeah, hopefully I'll use those in this KVK or the one after. And then I think I've got my 1 hour last KVK, and I've got the destructive inscription, which I later found out isn't as good as it is meant to be. So if anyone's watching War Daddy Chaz YouTube, he goes through and explains why this destructive inscription isn't as good as it looks to be, even though you get this 3.5% boost to normal damage. The 10% chance to spend 100 rage to increase the damage by 70%. This actually reduces when you activate your skills on your commanders from I think it's 7 seconds to 8 seconds, which can make a lot of difference because you're using your active skills less frequently, and that's obviously where most of your damage is going to be coming out of. But I think obviously on a garrison, this is going to be really nice because you're getting swarmed, or if your field march is getting swarmed, then this actually will be really strong because even though you're using the rage, you're going to quickly gain that rage back within milliseconds. So yeah, it's a strong skill. Armament. I've got 3 armaments at the moment. I just need to get the armament for this formation. I might try and get infantry stats and spite for the attack buff, but I'm kind of waiting for the what's it? Yeah, from here. I think it's for the. This is for the flag, I believe, with the 5% skill damage resistance, and then 20% for every 20% of units target troop has lost. The builder troop gains 3% more damage, up to 12%. So I'm hoping to be able to inscribe this onto the armament I've got already, potentially, or I might get balanced for my archer march, which I'm thinking probably a bit more over the arch formation just to balance out my field marches. And yeah, what's the time now? 23 minutes in. So let's. Oh yeah, I was stupid this week and I forgot to register the ARC for the Alliance, which was annoying, so I lost out on gold heads, and unfortunately some of the other players lost out on rewards this week. It is my fault. I forgot that the clocks went back the other week, and I thought I had an extra hour and I didn't, so my bad. I'm going to do a bit of Trail of Trouble on stream. I think this is one of my favourite events. I prefer this more than Champions of Olympia. I think just because this is the much quicker game mode. I think there is a bit of strategy to this game as well, like obviously keeping with your main core group. And yeah, so we're the red side, coming against this guy, try and get, might actually lose this draw. Yeah, okay, that was very unfortunate. Let's start again. But yeah, I think for the daily points, to get the extra coin, you only need to get like 2 losses or 1 win, and then you get the extra coin for the Esmeralda, which isn't too bad for like, what is it, like 4 or 5 minutes work. Stop following me. hopefully I get this guy. Let's pull him down. Can we get him? Nope, we're not going to be able to get him, unfortunately. Oh, hello, Wolverine. How are you doing? I heard you went to, oh, was it 1610? I think. Where Tiny and all that went. Why is everyone chasing me right now? Oh, 1607. Yeah, I saw that they were like a higher seed kingdom, so I'm hoping that'll work out for you, mate. Okay, I don't know how I got like one hit KO'd in that duel. I had like 25k troops and just died instantly. Okay, I didn't have much luck in that match, unfortunately. What did I do? 3 deaths, 2 troop kills, not the greatest. How's 57 going? 57's going alright at the moment. I think we've brought in a few migrants since you went. Let's go to the power rankings. I think, I don't know if you were here for, yeah, so we've got KG Reed came into the kingdom. I believe this is one of Just the Tips mates. And we got a pretty strong fighter as well in Mali Coopers. So I'm looking forward to working with them. And yeah, 57's going alright at the moment. Just trying to bring in some more migrants, add depth to the kingdom. Just waiting for this KVK pop to finish. And then we'll hopefully go for the KVK after, which will probably be HA or Alliance Invictus potentially. I think everyone's likes the idea of this, but I think we've got to see how these kingdoms look in the new map before we decide doing a new map. Outside of that, I don't think a lot's changed in 57 currently. I think everyone's just recovering from that last KVK win. Oh nice, it looks like it's coming along good. Yeah, it's yeah, I'm enjoying my time here. Still. Got some nice personalities come in. I think everyone's still here outside of you who went. Quite a few of the dead weights left 57, thankfully. I think we've dropped about 600, 700 mil power since the start of our last KVK. So we're comfortably in DC'd right now. But we're hoping to bring in a few more migrants, if we can, before the next KVK. So we're currently at like, I think it's about 4.8, 4.9 bill main alliance. I think I'm viewing Z right now because of the arc on Sunday. And then I think I went through the video earlier, so I've just finished my 45 spins so far for Esmeralda's Wheel. Waiting to finish my troop training for the, what is it? Yeah, so I need to finish the troop power gain for these quests, and then I can get the last 8 coins. But then I got the first 2 of the big prizes here very early on, like in the first like 15 spins I got these 2, but then it's taken for ages to get this last one. Yeah, I recovered okay, given the short turnaround. Passport opens soon for us. Alright, I might have a quick gander at KVK right now. See how it's going. If the game will decide to load. I'm still watching the, the 1093 KVK at the moment. Which is very interesting. Everyone's still holding out. Ah, so this is a 5. So this must be, what, B seed KVK? Maybe C seed? To be honest, I've only just found out this new, like, preview exists. I actually quite like it. Even I don't understand why this is so dark and this is so bright. But I assume like when this unlocks, this turns bright. I didn't even look up what camp you're in. Just give me a sec. Okay, why did I press that button? I think it's a mix of C and D won't be any higher. Oh, okay. Because usually the DCs are like you experienced last KVK, like 7 kingdoms. So it must be like a C seed maybe. And what is it? Tires of War. Yeah, it's an interesting story. I've got to look for this again because I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Right, so your Earth camp in the top right. So, if I had to guess, you're going to be fighting Fire Camp in Zone 4, Zone 5. That would be my assumption based on how the territory is looking. Yeah, because it's a lot more built up here. Yeah, so it must be Earth and Wind against Fire and Water, I'd assume, in this KVK. Because I haven't personally played this map yet, so would definitely like to try it one day. Let's see what the kingdoms are like. Yeah, it's left versus right. Yeah, I thought so. Based on the territory layout. 3N04. This is very familiar. Day 134. Yeah, we fought those guys in KVK4, if I'm not mistaken. Don't really recognize Lightning. I got 2255 in your camp. Who we had in KVK5. I was gonna say, like, I recognise that guy, but he wasn't in day 134 when I last remembered him. Oh, okay. Should go back and see if I recognise any of the other kingdoms. 2255, recognise. 1615, maybe? Yes, correct. Oh, okay. I thought so. So how's it been in 1607 since you arrived? You enjoying it there? I know some of the old day 157 players are there. (1604) 4-star kingdom. French and English speaking. Yeah, very nice. Got some strong players in leadership. Yeah, for like a CC'd kingdom, it's not too shabby. Get a quick view of that 1093 KVK again, because I think when I was viewing it earlier, 1093 were burning these guys down here. It has been good, very welcoming. Well, I'm glad you feel at home in your new kingdom, Wolverine. Let's change this to fire camp, because it's fire against everyone else. And let's choose a good fighting point down here. So some of these flags are burning down here. Day 165. I think there's quite a few very young kingdoms in this KVK. They're gonna struggle a bit against even 1093, even when they're downsized. It's gonna be a struggle for them. I think day 165. I think got day 295. If I'm not mistaken. I was watching the other day. H Kingdom 3269. They won their first KVK in like yonks, which is good for them. And I think they're competing in a low B C seed as well. Any more action up here? I think 1093 are gonna eventually lose this KVK. Because even though like none of their flags are burning, they have significantly less toy I than everyone else right now. Maybe they can hold out potentially, but I think like if 1093 can start burning down here, maybe they can cut off this area, open up some more space. I don't know why they're going as centrally as they are right now. I guess they want to try and go for the temple as much as possible. So yeah. Trying to think what else I should talk about on this live stream. It's been a while. So I'm currently hoarding all my equipment right now. Also still got most of this equipment materials to get from the Esmeralda, but I currently calculated that this materials here is equal to about 140 legendary materials in choice chests right now. And then I've got a load of legendary materials in there. Material state as well that I can craft. I've got a load of blueprints I can craft as well, and awaken equipment if I want to. But I'm currently considering what I want to work on, so I might get the hammer for my second infantry march and replace the gatekeeper shield. Also the 2 archer KVK pieces is a consideration as well, because I might run a second archer march, as I've almost maxed Shajar and I've got YSG and Boudica that I can use as well, and CY that will probably be maxed and usable in the field with Shajar. Other possibilities would be to awaken equipment, so maybe upgrade my infantry equipment to higher tiers. I think the Eternal Knight I can take to level 5 if I want to. The Hope Cloak as well I can take to like level 3 or level 4. So yeah, I'm just sitting on equipment right now and hoarding before KVK because I'm not really in any rush right now. What other events do we have? Got Alliance Mobilization coming up. Hopefully we can reach like level 8, level 9 rewards at minimum, which is pretty decent for a low seed kingdom. So early MG, Golden Kingdom. I love the rewards from Golden Kingdom, but that event takes way too long, in my opinion, for the amount of stuff you get back. I need to do the base rewards for Champions of Olympia and get the 2 go aheads. I never do the team ranked. I just don't enjoy this event enough, personally. Spent down my currency, so I've got 5 legendary heads already, and I decided to get the AP down here. And yeah, not too bad. Currently on a decent amount of resource up here. I don't think I opened any of my resource back last KVK. So I'm in a decent position on resources for the time being, as well as my farms as well. So I should be able to go ham next KVK if I have the time to. Try and hit about. My aim is probably going to be have like a 500 mil KP KVK, which I've been meaning to do last KVK, but I was missing a decent amount of King's Land because I was on holiday, if I'm not mistaken. So unfortunately I only got like 250 mil KP last KVK, which is still decent in a low seed, but ideally I want to aim for at least 300, 400 mil KP every KVK now, especially when I'm running 5 decent marches with full legendary equipment on most of my marches now. So yeah, I got the Luce, got an epic piece on it, because I do need to get more accessories. That's the only thing I'm missing right now. But outside that, full legendary equipment, iconics, same on my archer set, same on my cav set, outside of the accessories. The infantry set's the only one that has the 2 non-legendary pieces on it currently, but these 2 pieces are like 2 of the best like blue purple pieces in the game, so I'm not really in a rush to upgrade those right now. Then my cav set is pretty much full crit. I just need to upgrade this chest piece, which I'm not in any hurry to do right now. Got the level 2 horn as well. And yeah. Current commanders, 5 commanders. If I want to run a 6th march, I've got the YSG that I don't use, or the Buktika that I don't use right now. Got the Shajar, almost expertised. CY that I will have expertised in time for KVK. And then obviously I'm working on that ranged commander as well for the long term. So long term project will be Guard Armada with either Cordoba or Margaret, and I'll use that in the back lane when I have 6 to 7 marches in KVK. And I don't really have to like babysit a 6th march really. Like I can just protect it with my other marches. Hopefully we have field dominance in the KVK so it doesn't get absolutely annihilated. And yeah. I'm expecting an arch rare inscription soon, I believe. Or a legendary. Yeah, I'm down to 61 out of the 180. Gear is looking solid. Thank you, Wolverine. Yeah, I think I finished up I think my cav set last KVK was still like half epic, but I've managed to make it all legendary towards the end of KVK. And then I've just been hoarding my materials and fragment pieces, equipment right now until I decide what to do with it. So yeah, the arch armament, I'm expecting a rare or legendary fairly soon. The circle formation, I think I'm down to 84 as well. So I'm hoping I'll get my first rare inscription for the circle formation, which I'm going to need to run for the new arch garrison. And then for the wedge, I'm down to 83. So they're all like similar stages outside of the arch formation by now. If I go to my ornaments, we go to rare specials. Yeah, so I've got 1 special. Got the 3 wedge rares currently. And then I've got the 2 arch, which I'm getting really unlucky with the stats for, so they're not currently on my main arch march. I think I've already used a crystal on this Evan kill, and I've still like got okay stats on it, but they're not the best. And I think the ornament piece for this, I've got the health inscription, and it's got way better stats on it, so I just rather use that. This one I would be more desperate to transmute, so this is probably going to be what my next crystal gets spent on. So I'll lock the 3.4 defense and hope to get the other stats, and then get the 3% normal boost as well. I think Defiant was fairly recent, which I put on my cav set because I needed an upgrade. I've got the 6 inscription shards up 8 for the where is it? Yeah, for these. I think I can probably get up to about 100 on the gold currency currently. And then I'm going to need about 260 more ornaments to delete, and then I can get one of these, which I'm leaning towards balance currently because I think this is one of the better inscriptions. I think the arch one's pretty decent as well, but I need to try and balance out my commanders a bit more. I think the 8% more skill damage on an archer commander is going to be really strong with that high amount of skill damage AoE. This is going to be 8% gain on all that AoE that you're doing on an archer march, which is going to be really strong. This is also, really nice as well, especially against like a rally or a garrison as well, because every 20% of units the garrison loses in a rally or garrison. This is going to be taking effect, so the captain on the garrison in the rally is going to drop down to like 20-40% of their march really quickly, and then you're going to be doing your 12% normal damage boost against that rally or garrison, which has a low troop leader on it. Even if the rally is full, if the main, like the person that's rallying or garrison, if their personal march is low, then you're going to be doing like huge amounts of normal damage against that. What else? Oh yeah, I've got troop expansions, cooking. Just loads of speed us up. The gold head event that just finished to get the 3 extra gold heads, and then I'll finish this for day 1 of MG, where I'll most likely need to get a significant amount of points. And also, yeah, alliance mode. Unfortunately, this won't clash with it, which would have been ideal. Governor, archers. I don't know why I'm like focusing on these like little mini quests that have been new to the game, where you get like, you got like change your garrison, or you got like combine your materials, and you get like a little amount of like food for doing it. But I'm just like a bit OCD, and I wanna like complete these little mini quests on the side. That obviously I know I can just do that, but I hate having to see little mini quests that I've got to complete. I like the new city skin that we got in this event as well, because I missed out on the infantry one, or the cav one I mean, in the last event. So getting the extra 5% gathering speed is going to be really nice. Canyon currently first. I used to struggle to get first in, because I think Dragon Unknown, they had Trajan, or Unknown has Trajan, maybe. Someone has Trajan. Don't know what, maybe the Herman Prime slaps, but I used to struggle against these two accounts. But with the new Archer, Shajar, she just like slaps in Canyon. So just put her behind like a Xu Yong, and it just does really well in Canyon. Have I done my, yeah, I done my VIP for the week. Take a little silver key. Might as well open the gold key as well here. Don't really do a lot for me. I think the only commander, yeah, I haven't maxed Frederick yet. Or Mehmed. I think they're like two of the only ones I haven't actually maxed from the gold keys yet. Let's have a quick gander. Mehmed, I think, is 100 heads away. Frederick is like 37 heads away. So I'll have those gold key commanders maxed soon. Not that I'm going to use them anytime soon. But yeah, what I'm looking forward to most in the next update, which is coming on Thursday, I'm looking forward to those improved barbs in Home Kingdom, the level 40s. I think that's my favourite thing out of it. Also with the face-to-face developers, they were talking about what was it? I don't think they talked about it in this update. I think the only thing they're missing as well is they didn't mention anything about bar faults. So it looks like bar faults are going to be capped at level 5 still, most likely. So everyone's going to start barb chaining rather than doing any faults in Home Kingdom, probably. Higher level barbs in Home Kingdom is going to be huge. Yeah, most definitely will be. I can't remember how many speed ups you got from level 35 to 40s in KVK2, but I think it's significantly higher than the barbs and the amount of gems as well that you get from it. So level 23, 30 gems, 5-minute speed ups. So yeah, you're probably going to be like doubling or tripling the amount of speed ups you get from the higher level barbs. Getting a huge amount more resource packs as well for chaining, which is going to be really good for, you know, free to plays. It's going to be really good in some of the events as well, being able to get the high level barbs. Wolverine says you could get healing speed ups from barbs in Home Kingdom before. I think they took that away. Yeah, I think I had to like check because I think I did load of barb in earlier. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was healing speed ups before. I don't know if it's just a Lost Kingdom thing where you get healing speed ups. But either way, like, you know, if you get universal speed ups instead of healing speed ups, it's not too bad because you can like choose what you want to use it on. I think being able to get a lot more gems as well from barb chaining could be really nice. What else was there that was significant? Obviously the event's going to be decent, like you're going to get gold heads probably potentially a large amount of gold heads from the gold head recharge part of the event. Yeah, so there's like 2 points on the event optimization. Also, we don't know how it's going to work exactly, but using the universal commander sculptures to upgrade certain commander skills to earn a ton of rewards. So this is potentially going to work like maybe like a 7k gem event, maybe, where like you invest sculptures to get sculptures back, which would work quite nicely with the new Ragnar coming to the game. Oh, thank you for stopping by, Wolverine. All the best in your KVK, and thank you for stopping by. Hopefully see you in the next live. But yeah, as I was saying, like you're gonna get Ragnar from this event. I think if we have a quick gander at the new story, which quite a few kingdoms are registered for. 371 kingdoms is quite a lot of kingdoms to register for a new story. You've got the home gang, which is going to be quite interesting. Reformed teams, and it's going to be kind of like Canyon, but with 3 members. Got stratagems coming back from some of the previous KVKs. The Burr Raiden, which looks quite interesting for extra rewards. Maybe you get extra crystals from this potentially as well. You've got the artifact that only works for Ragnar Prime. I know a lot of people were saying, like, is Ragnar only in a story? No, Ragnar will be here for everyone. It's just he's going to have this artifact for this particular story, which will change his troop type if it's a secondary. And then you've got everything's the same. Outside of that, the reward sharing, coins, got 4 camps. It looks like a much smaller map than normally, because you've got all this water that's not used on this map. But the zone 4s look quite big. The earlier zone fights are going to be quite interesting. You're going to have like 2 or 3 zone fights, I think, before King's Land. Hopefully none of those will be impeded by like stopping kingdoms being able to progress to King's Land. That would be the only issue I would have. How many kingdoms? So only 1 registered for Warriors Unbound, so it's like not many kingdoms registered for that, and 70 kingdoms registered for Ties of War, which seems to be a really popular map with a lot of kingdoms. Not personally played a story yet, but I know you got the like the non-killing garrison captain while in combat. Got the merit shop, which is really nice to get extra rewards. Also, we played Heroic Anthem last KVK, so we don't really want to play it again next KVK. So it's probably going to be King of All Britain or Alliance Invictus, most likely next KVK. We did play this map as well before HA, which had the outposts and the Alliance flag shields, which I think were quite broken, if I'm being honest. Like, get 4 LP shield, you can't attack on opponent's flag while you have a shield on it. Obviously they could bypass your flag if they went down the side, potentially, but that's the only way to like get past this shielded flag. Then you had the curios, which changed the unit inside the march, so you could use like archers in an infantry march, and it would stay in infantry. Obviously when it hit your hospital it'd still be archers, but it would still stat based on the commander troop type rather than what was inside the march. Hopefully I explained that well enough. And yeah, like, I quite like this KVK outside of the fact that this zone here and this zone at the top are like massively different. So if you're in one of these camps here, you got like such a big zone in zone 6 that you got like fight over, and then usually the two stronger camps are fire and earth, and they fight it 1v1 in this zone 6 that's smaller. But then there is a strong possibility that one of these camps fights the other one away from both of these passes that are really close together, and then like one of the sides just doesn't get into King's Land, and it kind of, you know, ends KVK a bit abruptly. I just send some farmers out right now if I can find a node while I still talk a bit. But yeah, just gonna end the video with a guide on like what I'm gonna do with the channel moving forward. I know this is like the first live stream I've done in like 2 months because I've just lacked the time with my working schedule and real life balance right now. I'm hoping to do more lives. I'll probably do a live next weekend, and then try and do them in the weekends going up to our next KVK, and then I'll try and drop some informative videos for you guys about the new like changes and guys about equipment and what people would like to know. I would like to personally maybe do some like account coaching reviews as well, if people would like me to like review their account. They can send it to me in game, and I can just rate people's accounts and how I'd move forward with it and all that stuff. So yeah, thank you to everyone that viewed the live stream, and I'll see you in the next video.